Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the third episode of Comic Girls. So, in the last episode, our girls went on a bit of a shopping spree for manga art supplies, and that was pretty much the first half. The second half, we had them go to school, like Chaos transferring to the school and actually having her introduce herself, which was funny. My favorite part of that was just that one line, which is something about having to use her real name, which was kind of relatable to me just because when you're an introvert and significantly most of your discussions are online, you kind of get more used to your online handle username being your name more than your real name sometimes, so I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, unfortunately Koyume was put into a different class than Chaos, which is unfortunate, but at least Chaos had Tsubasa and Rookie with her. And yeah, and Koyume put a bow on a teacher's hair that she met seconds beforehand, which was also great. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. I should hope so. It's a pretty great place. Oh, I bet there are. I love how she phrased that. Let my imagination go wild. Yeah, crepes is where high school girls begin. uh, Only heard about them in myths and fairy tales. I'd watch it, not gonna lie. I bet it does. Yes. Is there an issue? uh, that's literally all it's about, I think, is where this is going. uh, what are in these crepes? Yeah, isn't that obvious? uh, uh, yes, it is. So I invented my own. Uh, I think she takes issue with it. Well, that's not good. I don't see the problem. Don't worry, Cass. I thought it was great. I'd give you a hug if I could. But we're in different dimensions. I mean, I think I could throw on my VR headset and give it a try, but still probably wouldn't help much. Uh, but, you know, she's making progress. Her editor was impressed for a little bit. Uh, but yeah, I do think she's made progress from those days of the comments saying that she has no idea what real high school girls are like. Some great figures back there. Oh yeah, another funny moment last episode was when Tsubasa had that ink thing on his shirt. People thought it was a cool design, but it was just spilled ink on his shirt. That was pretty good. Don't run backwards, Koyume. uh, Lap pillow. I do want to hear more about the first times she's had at that place. That's where my interest lies. I don't know. I don't know either. It seemed great to me. Yeah, I don't see the problem. I love you, Chaos. I should probably get a bit more than that. uh, well, baby steps, which is paradise. Yes, you are. Maybe try having a pillow fight. That's actually a good point, yeah. Yeah. She definitely sounds like she's not one when she says things like that. uh, that's just generic line. Oh, I can take care of that. Yeah, I guess I can see where you're coming from. But they should. uh, sure, why not? Neko Nyan. That's what I cry over. Not that bad. Yeah, English letters are always cool. uh, oh no, making it personal. uh, I mean, I don't have any disagreements with that. They're really tore into her this scene. Now you just feel bad, I hope. Wow. Oh my god. I love this anime. Is the camera tilted? It's bothering me. uh, I want to hug her so badly. I'd be okay with that, just don't cut it, please. Please, don't cut it. I borderline have trauma in that regard when it comes to anime. Cute brush. Oh. I know, right? Uh, I'd, I'd rather have more of a Hime cut if I got to choose, but I can live with that. A Tsundere personality. You're just making it look younger, you know that, right? It's not bad either. I think I like that a bit better. Okay, that one, that's perfect. Stay like that. She looks a lot like, Louise from Zero no Sakaima. Like a lot. It's fine though, don't worry about it. I love the posters in the background. Yeah, to complete the elementary schooler look. Yep, and the hat too, wow. uh, it's not, it's better though. Write anime about elementary school girls, it'll be fine. Should be sorry that the camera was on the wrong end. Well, they're lame, just take them off, you know, it's fine. Yeah, I don't see that problem, it was pretty good. Yeah, that's one thing I almost commented on, it's not the best. Yeah, have you ever watched Food Wars? Oh my god. Yeah. Although she's a little bit of an M. I remember that line she said about the teacher wanting to be scolded by her. The first letter of trash, like K for Kuzu, was the K on her shirt. Is that the joke there? I hope that's a joke there. I heard pillow fights are also a good way. But yeah, they just really laid into her this episode. I feel so bad for Chaos. Each of them gets their own solo smile moment. Maybe next time. Jiggle Jiggle Bounce. Oh yeah, I forgot about that name. That hasn't really happened yet though, so we should be getting that soon, I hope. uh, oh, that's cute. Uh, she does kind of. Exactly. I just want to go outside in the rain. Yeah, so like the crawling chaos. Yes, you can. This is where you ask to join. I'm curious what they're doing though, because it's obviously a misunderstanding, but I don't see how. Unless it's just roleplay for our manga. A little closer. You weren't doing anything, but that smile was suspect. Oh, and she just... Really am getting our manga sensei flashbacks. A great way to phrase it. I know I love Koyume. But yeah, why would anyone not want to join this dorm? I love this anime so much. Just take a little bit more off. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, but yeah, the best friends are the ones that will just pose in their underwear for you. If you can find a friend like that... Holy shit. Yes, like that, exactly like that. No, yeah, listen to her, she knows what's up. She's an expert, she's a professional. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with that one. No, but it's still pretty good. uh, there we go. We got the results. Me too. Me without my sketchbook. I feel like I keep missing whatever the subs are when she's making poses like that. I mean, there are actual ecchi anime this season that don't turn me on quite like this scene has. That's a big question, isn't it? Man, her art. I mean, she's probably pretty good if she went for more of a chibi art style, but... You don't have to tell me. I definitely noticed, yeah. There comes the jiggly aspect of the title. Yes, yes it does. Yes, title drop. That's easier said than done. Coming from the Justice character. And share some with Rookie. I mean, she's not wrong, they do kind of just do that. She wants advice. Yeah, I had no problem with her body either, so it's great. Grass is always greener. I think you're both out there. Why would you enjoy this amazing scene? Why would you try to stop this amazing scene? Well, I think that's exaggerated. I think there are more flat as justice people out there than... Yes, you're both more justice. Oh, wow. This show. And she went for the feel. But there's nothing to feel. For half a second, I thought she wet herself. Well, after a scene like that, you can't blame one of the girls from getting wet. Uh, but that's true, yeah. As much as I love Uma Musume, I really have to give this the anime of the season running so far. This anime is just fantastic. No, but you're more than welcome to join. Yeah, go for it. Just keep going. It's, yeah, very nice. Like, pretty much ideal, really. I wish your hair was a little bit longer, but aside from that, A+ body. Wow. I love her way of not covering her eyes. Yeah, Koyume and Tsubasa are definitely the main ship of the show. The most blatant, I should say. Yeah, just get on their level. Maybe if you undress more, your arm would be better. Might as well try it, nothing to lose. And I guess she got dressed at some point. This show really is the highlight of my week. There's so many figurines. Yes, she's like the best outfits. No wonder they're all so judgy on on Chaos's attire. But yeah, hopefully she gets better. Gee, I wonder what they're doing. What? Was that even a real word? They must have really been going at it last night. Uh, Must be at least an hour since her last donut. Does Koyuma ever stop eating? Is that melon pun? I'm gonna have a lot of difficulty picking a thumbnail for this episode. You should probably write manga about something that you do understand. Yeah. That's why some mangaka make manga about mangaka, for instance. Something they understand. That's the right response, yeah. Don't torture yourself. And down she goes. Pretty sure everybody has that right. uh... Uh... She's a chipmunk. She's storing it for the winter. The chipmunks are squirrels. You know, you get what I mean. I hope she feels better as well. Uh, I still have images flashing in my mind of that previous scene of Koyume posing. I can't get that out of my head. He wants to make you feel better. He'll draw your manga for you. That's good. Mixed vegetable chips. Yum. Good luck, I guess. Tried to actually kill Chaos. But yeah, I think she could use a bit of food. You know, food that she actually likes. You're clearly hungry. So that was about. uh, Act like she's a pet that they took in that refuses to eat. uh, yes, but how's her manga improved? Let's see. Uh, sure, why not? So the high school girls are eating the crepe. Never mind. She reversed it. I'd watch that. Yeah, I didn't think so. Again, I don't see the problem. Anime about crepes eating high school girls? They would sell like hotcakes. They would sell like crepes. I love this show so much. I'm sorry, Uma Musume. I wanted you to be anime this season, but this is just so good. Like, I genuinely feel sad that the episode ended now. Just the characters are great, the dialogue, the comedy, the craziness, the lewdness, just what more could you ask for with this show? I don't see what they could do to make this any better. Like, usually I have something in the back of my mind that I'm like, you know, if they had a bit of this would be even better, but I got nothing. This is amazing. I mean, I would have liked Tsubasa to have a bit more screen time in the episode, but we have plenty of Koyume, and I do mean plenty of Koyume, so that more than makes up for it. So that was the third episode of Comic Girls. So, yeah, this episode. Chaos once again tried her hand at some manga, a gourmet manga about high school girls eating crepes, essentially. Of course, the biggest problem is she doesn't understand gourmet, and like her describing eating the crepes is just like it melts in your mouth. It's sweet. I like hanging out with my friends. It's just like I'm currently watching slash reacting to the anime Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma, And yeah, they're very descriptive in how they describe the food that they're eating. A lot more so than it's sweet or it melts in your mouth. So yeah, you have to kind of be a bit more descriptive if you're gonna go for that kind of thing, to say the least. And it helps if you have foodgasms and clothes flies off as you eat the food as well. That's not a required aspect of it, but it does help. So yeah, after that was rejected by her editor, she had a conversation with her friends, and pretty much established, yeah, she's still not quite there as far as being a high school girl goes. Because an actual high school girl doesn't say things like, hey, I'm gonna hang out with high school girls, like, that makes you feel like an outsider that's infiltrated their group. It doesn't make you sound like one of them, if that makes sense, so that's still kind of her issue. She's closer to it, but she still has a ways to go. Oh, and I like how Rookie apparently described the whipped cream fun on the girl's chest as a whipped cream situation. Is that like an actual term for this, or is it just something that she decided to call it right here because that's funny? It's actually so common. There's a word for it. But yeah, she had a point. The real high school girl would not say and act the way that she does. But especially with anime, there's a lot of cases where one of the girls is like a self-insert for the reader, so they do act a lot like how a high school guy would act or an older guy would act. So that might be kind of what they were going for here. But anyway, in that entire scene, they were just completely laying into chaos. And I love that one scene where they were telling her, like, your clothes are lame, you should throw those out and get better ones. And then she said something like, my grandma made me these clothes, I couldn't possibly throw them away. That was so well done, just the look on her face, the voice actress's performance, I felt actually really sad for her in that moment. That was just props to that entire scene. And in their follow-up line to that, to where they're like, oh my god, despite being so lame, her likability just shot up. Just the back and forth in the dialogue in the show is just, it's so good. And I do still think that one joke about the first letter of trash or whatever it was, I think that joke was because her shirt before had K on it, and K is the first letter of kuzu, which is trash, garbage, scum. I think that's what the joke is there. I could be completely wrong, but if I'm right, that makes me seem somewhat smart, which would be a nice change of pace. Then that scene was kind of finished off with them playing dress up with Chaos, essentially changing up her hair, her outfit, and making her wear different stuff, and established that, yeah, she still looks like an elementary school student. But the real highlight of the episode was the scene after that, where Chaos walks in on Rookie and Koyume doing some sketch work. Koyume was kind of being a model for Rookie's manga, and doing a fantastic job of it, I might say. We got to see her in all sorts of wonderful poses, and I do mean some great poses, and I already liked her underwear in the previous episode. So you're going to see it just completely and striking a bunch of poses, which just got better when Chaos entered the mix and was kind of helping her out with it. That scene was just amazing. I don't really have any other word for it besides just amazing, incredible, fantastic, awe-inspiring, life-changing, I don't know. But it was good. It was good, that entire scene from start to finish, all the way through the conversation about Oppai. Just, yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Then we got to the point where Chaos was all like, I don't understand gourmet, so I don't have the right to eat, or whatever she said, and that's not a good idea, because you will die if you do not eat. And even if you don't die, it's still, again, it's not good for your health, at the very least. But yeah, eventually that was resolved. You had the landlady kind of call home and ask what she liked to eat, and it was solved for the most part. And the episode kind of ended off with her trying again with her manga, and she decided to change things up a bit, to where the crepes are not only anthropomorphic, but they also eat the high school girls. And again, I don't see the problem. The editor just doesn't know what's good, because that would sell. That's brilliant. Especially if the crepes like have discussions with each other about the flavor of the girls and just, you know, have foodgasms over it, you know. But yeah, I could see that being pretty great. But, you know, I'm not the editor, so my opinion doesn't really matter, unfortunately. But yeah, long story short, this episode was fantastic. This show was amazing, and I'll be sad when it's over, but luckily we have a long time before we have to worry about that. But I do have a sneaking suspicion that it will end sooner than I expect. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon, and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.